Geek Out! Pinkies up. Time for another Geek Out Book Club. I'm Sam.
I'm Jake.
This week we're going to be talking about Scales and Scoundrels Volume 1, which collects the first 5 issues of the action-packed, fun fantasy series by Sebastian Girner and Galaad. Out on Wednesday, February 7th, in comic book stores everywhere. Jake, what'd you think of the book?
It's freaking great, man. You were
going to say romp.
No, I'm saving that for you. Can say romp. You get to say it this time.
Okay.
No, I mean we've kind of dissected a couple of the issues before.
The Alpha and the Omega.
The Alpha and the Omega. I don't know why that's the go-to tune, but no, I mean, look, it's we've said it all kind of before, but I mean, I think it is a perfect example because we used to have this in the. I wish I was still working in the comic shop when this book was out, because this is a great book that when like parents come in, that you can be like, check this out, because I think it's still super cool. Like it doesn't pander.
It doesn't play down to its
exactly.
audience.
It doesn't play down to the audience, and I think kids could really like dig it. Like the art style, of course. The idea of going like
is it Paddington 2 fun?
Paddington 2 Paddington 2 is like super cute. It's a romp though. Okay. I would say that. I get to say Paddington 2 is a romp. You get to say this is a romp.
It is definitely a romp.
It's definitely a romp.
They're both all age friendly romps.
But I would say that
different kind of romps.
Different kind of romps, yeah.
Okay. This is Swords and Sorcery. That's like Sorcery. That one's Hugh Grant and Brendan Gleeson
and Marmalade. But I forgot. I lost my train of thought. But yeah, it like I said, what kid doesn't want to go on an adventure?
And it makes
it like wrapped up into that.
Yeah, because it makes it fun again.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is like why it's called fantasy, because you fantasize about like doing this shit.
Sure.
About like venturing deeper and deeper into dungeons and fighting fishmen.
Yeah. And I think the fantasy kind of genre has never been more popular. Like, with Elder Scrolls and Game
of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, of course, thank you.
Hobbit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, they're doing a Lord of the Rings TV series,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
So I mean, it's just only getting more and more popular, and I think it's more
this
accessible now.
And this is a refreshing deviation from all that, because I think you look at Lord of the Rings, you look at certainly Game of Thrones, and Skyrim. All they stick to like the darker hues, the earthier hues.
Sure, I mean Skyrim's rated M,
but like just color wise, like presentation wise.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
Yeah,
you're
desaturated.
not getting it's like almost pastel type colors at times.
Galaad's the colorist on this too, and he really takes full advantage of the spectrum.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, I remember the first time Sebastian was on, he was like, yeah, it kind of reminds me of like Secret of Mana, and that you just kind of want to get lost in that world because it's so like lush.
Yeah. So
vibrant. And this book is, even though like a fair chunk of this opening series, it follows, the adventures of Lu the Scoundrel with falling in with a cast of misfits like Prince Koro and Aki and Dorma, and as they venture for treasure in a dungeon kind of like Mines of Moria type place.
Mm-hmm.
Even though most of that first arc is underground, it's still like colorful and bright and fun and happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there is still always
there's
risks and consequence to things. But like I said, I think that is where the book's so good at not dumbing down to the
compromising.
Yeah, compromising to the younger audience. If kids are reading it, and like guys like us reading it. It's enjoyable on all the spectrums. Like you said, color spectrum.
Art, which kind of has this like
spectrum,
manga,
all of it. Yeah,
this manga anime.
And that's,
kind of
I mean, that's look at how big manga and anime stuff is. I mean, it's only gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So
at the same time, it doesn't feel like a Japanese
no.
You wouldn't see this in Shonen Jump.
You see the element of the inspiration of that.
Yeah, especially
all works.
The kineticism and everything there.
Nice word.
Thank you. Yeah. That's why I get paid to write.
Yeah,
words. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Again, out Wednesday, February 7th. Again, we can't recommend this book highly enough. It's just a hell of a lot of fun.
Great title, too.
Scales and Scoundrels.
Great title. I'm always a fan of great titles.
And
this is a great title.
It's a winner.
Yep.
Yeah. Check it out, man. Again, out February 7th. This has been another Geek Out Book Club. I'm Sam.
I'm Jake.
Keep reading. This has been another Geek Out production. If you enjoyed what you heard, hey, we've got a special episode every Friday. Of course, there's the usual catching up show every Wednesday. And you get book club episodes just about every Tuesday these days. Thanks for listening.